everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I really know I have not been on here for at least a whole week, and it has been so long since I have been back. I have been busy with school, homework, and more school, kind of like I said in my last video. So today I'm kind of gonna do something different. This video is basically going to be about 10 things I wish I knew before starting a channel in 2020. Now I get we're all in quarantine. Some people are starting a YouTube channel because now they have so much free time, and yes, when you do start a YouTube channel, it takes up a load of your time. So this is actually the perfect time to start a YouTube, and this is kind of one of the reasons why I started YouTube. I hope this actually really helps you guys. I'm going to basically be explaining some of the things I kind of learned on my own. Some of the things are going to be kind of obvious, but let's go ahead and get right into the video. Let's start out with number one. You need to have a niche and stick to it. What is a niche? Well, a niche is kind of like the overall theme of your whole entire channel. If you're doing makeup, stick to makeup. If you're doing vlogging, stick to vlogging. If you're doing lifestyle, stick to lifestyle. Number two, not everything revolves around views and subscribers. So if you love doing what you do, then don't look at the numbers of comments you have. Don't look at the numbers of subscribers you have or views. If you're kind of just doing YouTube just to see yourself grow and kind of doing it for the money, then I would not recommend doing YouTube. You have to really love it. It really takes up a lot of your time, a lot of your wallet, a lot of your energy. Number three, finding a Facebook support group or any kind of support group in your community really helps. Like, I know this YouTuber, I forgot her last name, but her name is Annie. She posts a lot of great YouTube advice. I would recommend everybody go follow her and go check her out because she's one of the main reasons why I started YouTube. She gave me tips that really no one else gave me, and she kind of gives out YouTube advice that you wouldn't really hear from somebody else. She kind of really says it how it is. She made this YouTube group called Women of YouTube. Don't look at something for sub. For an example, asking for advice for a thumbnail or just about any of your videos in general. If you want to do a Q&A, that would be the perfect platform to ask. And not only that, you can collab with a bunch of small YouTubers as well. And not only that, it's also a great support group because you would kind of know that you're not the only one. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I've met a lot of friends. I really recommend it. I'm going to be doing a lot of collaborations with all these small YouTubers. Number four, you need to plan ahead of time for your YouTube videos. So having a YouTube script, a YouTube planner, content ideas for the month and every month after that really helps. So that way, on the day when you are filming, you're not just sitting there stuck like, oh my god, what am I going to film today? That's kind of what happened in my last video. I had no clue what to film. I sat there the whole day and I didn't start filming until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it takes a long time to film, edit, and publish. Starting in the beginning of the day with filming would really help a lot with time management if you have other things to do later on. For an example, I have this YouTube planner, and I have like 3 other copies of these, you know, for the next couple of years, so that way I don't have to keep reprinting them over and over again if I like end up getting rid of my printer later on, which I hope never happens. I have a bunch of content ideas set for the month and set for the month after that, and this one is a YouTube script. So having a title, recording date, main points, and call to action. That's kind of like the basic outline, but don't read everything on your script word by word. Don't write down in your script everything that you're gonna say in your video. For example, don't be like,
number 4, you need to plan ahead of time.
That does not seem natural. Just put down bullet points like I do, a little notepad. Number 5, always watch a similar video to your upcoming uploads and kind of create a storyboard from there, but don't copy someone else's upload videos. So for an example, if you want to upload a video, fashion overhaul or whatever, I would recommend watching somebody else do a fashion overhaul so that way you know exactly what to do in that video, but don't copy everything they say. Kind of make it in your own, as if what my professor would say in English, paraphrasing it. That nobody really told me that. I kind of just learned it on my own, and it has actually really helped me along the way. It kind of taught me how to act during the video, what to say, what to do, and what not to do. So I would really recommend anybody do that, so that way they kind of have a clear idea what they're actually doing for that video and kind of setting your competition for your channel. Number 6, always having an interesting hook in the beginning of every video. Retention time, that is exactly why. 99.9% of the time, your viewers are just staying there for about a minute and a half and then leaving. Kind of having a hook for at least 2 minutes or even less than a minute is perfect. Number 7, it's not about how you look in your videos. For an example, I don't usually wear makeup a lot, so I really do see a lot of YouTubers dolling up for the camera even though they're just sitting down and talking. I kind of don't really put on makeup to entertain people. I do it because I want to. It doesn't matter how you look. It's about the content you provide for your viewers. Right now is a perfect example. I could be wearing a wig along with a full-blown face of makeup, but I'm not. I want to be my true self to you guys before I decide to start doing makeup, so that way you guys really know who I am. Number 8, imagine yourself as an outside viewer to your videos. Try to imagine yourself as a viewer who happened to be scrolling past these videos and then they look at your video. Would you want to watch your video depending upon the thumbnail, the title, the sound, lighting, everything? Would you really want to sit here and spend 10 minutes of your time watching a video that may or may not matter to you later on? So you really have to think about that when you post, because that can really be helpful on deciding what to post, what not to post, how to act, and how not to act. But the bottom line is you should be yourself on camera, because a lot of people know when you are not yourself. And I'm a perfect example of that, because in the beginning of my channel I was really much not myself because I was very shy and nervous about starting my own channel, because I was afraid of the critiques I would get, I was afraid of the hate I would get, and I was afraid of that attention. But it kind of just doesn't matter to me anymore, because the more I try to be myself, the more it helps with my channel, with it growing. Number 9, sound really does matter. Again, imagine yourself as an outside viewer. If you are sitting here watching this video and there's a bunch of other commotion going on in the background, there's so much other things going on in this video, I'm going to click away. So I would really recommend anybody getting at least a microphone, so that way you can film almost anywhere. The microphone will only hear you. Finally, number 10. Titles and thumbnails really do matter. So when you scroll on your search trying to find a video of your liking, you're obviously going to pick the video that has the most outstanding thumbnail and the most outstanding title. Nobody really looks at the views on that video. They kind of just see the thumbnail and the title. Those are the two main things that is really going to first not only find your viewer, but hook them onto your videos. And then after that, then that comes the hook of the video and blah 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 blah. If you don't know how to edit, or if you don't know how to use any sort of video editing, then this is actually going to be very difficult for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. But what I use is PicMonkey. PicMonkey really helps me with finding a thumbnail, creating a thumbnail, and finding templates for that thumbnail to make it interesting. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's video. Make sure you go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up, and like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.
Go back.
I like this good you like my Gucci shoes. I buy you that pass only if you show me your move. I like this you like me too.